Hello everybody, welcome to the Unrelated Podcast. First thing, ghost stories. Who's got one of them to tell?
I think Connie might
Yeah.
have...
So the first time I went on holiday with my parents, we went to like a villa, and they were wondering why it was like such a cheap holiday to a villa. It was such a nice villa, and we were staying like in the rooms, and the like the neighbours and stuff would like stare at us as we were coming in and out like the house to go to the beach and stuff. But like when we were sleeping, I woke up one night and like I looked in the corner of the room and I thought my brother was standing in the corner of the room. I was like, Rogan, what are you doing? And like it turned around and it was just like some little girl holding a teddy bear crying. So I dashed into my mum's room and I was like, Mum, I swear down, I just saw a ghost. And she was like, right, Connie, go back to bed, sit down, go back to bed. So the next night, my mum woke up and was like, Connie, what are you doing? Connie, what are you doing? Go back to bed while you're at the end of my bed. I was not at the end of the bed. She saw the exact same little girl holding a teddy bear. And like she freaked out and like went downstairs and got like a glass of water because she thought she was dreaming or something. And then the next night, my other mum woke up and she looked in the corner of the room and she could literally see like a woman on like a, you know, one of those old-fashioned spinning wheels. Like I don't
Ferris
know.
wheel.
No, like you know
Ferris
how
wheel
like,
is
they
like
would-
gas.
You know how they would like spin fabric?
Oh, like in
Yeah.
what's it,
Like in,
Cinderella?
yeah, it's like in one of those.
Oh,
And like she
yeah.
saw that and like she freaked out and woke up. My other mum was like, "Are you seeing what I'm seeing?" My other mum saw it, and then so we left early because everyone was getting freaked out, and you could just feel like
Wait,
weird
where's
things.
this?
It was
Where
in
is it?
Spain.
I have goosebumps.
You would work
Of course you do.
like when you were walking about the house, like you could feel like not like a draft but something cold like touching the back of your neck or something. So we left early because everyone just got freaked out. And when we were leaving, the next door neighbours came out and they were like, "We can't believe that you stayed in the house." And we were like, "Why?" And they were like, "A whole family got killed in that house. That's why they sell it for so cheap." And we were like, "Are you
Oh,
actually
God.
kidding?"
The Addams
Like that
Family.
was not on the description or anything, and we were so creeped out. And they were like, they didn't even like change out half the furniture that was in there when they got killed. I was
That
like,
was
oh my
So
god.
hang on, this was a holiday house.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
So it's just, I was so freaked out, and that's why I believe in like the paranormal.
How old was
I
you?
believe in it.
I was 7.
Oh dear.
One time I was 7 and I saw Santa in my room.
You saw Santa in your room, can you explain?
Okay. Picture this. Dark and stormy night, right? Rain just pattering down
That's
my
the night before
windows.
Christmas.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
I can picture it.
gosh, pretty freaky.
Mm.
So, I'm a little kid, I'm excited for Christmas. I open my eyes in the middle of the night and who's there?
Nonsense.
A big, not paedophile,
Was he
a
fat?
big, he was slightly on the plump
Did
side,
he look
yeah.
like your dad?
Alright, that's not related, no, but listen,
What about your
it
uncle?
was Santa.
No,
It-
shut up.
It's probably your uncle.
No, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to start a story.
Right, sorry.
Long story short, right, Santa was in my room
Yeah.
that night, delivering presents to all the boys and girls.
And he
Is
decided
that
to
it?
visit you.
He got he visits everyone,
So
he
you just
visits
saw
every
Santa,
child
yeah.
across the road.
It was definitely just like his uncle in the corner.
Yeah,
sticking his
it's
socks
probably
or
your
something.
uncle.
I think you're all seeing things because I personally don't
Have you ever
understand
heard-
any of this.
Oh, no, I've got another story actually.
Oh, here we
This
go.
one's good, right? So, I'm at my cousin's house. Me and my sisters are sleepover. At my cousin's house. Just in their spare bed. On my DS. 6 in the morning. Played
Was
some
it
Mar-
3DS?
It was a DSi.
GSI.
I had
DSi.
Moshi Monster stickers all in the back. It was a white one.
Legend.
Absolutely
Oh.
goated.
Monster
Anyway,
Monsters is the best game.
I'm just
Yeah.
playing some Mario Party. And hear a voice, go there. And I'm fucking scared as, but I go there anyway and I win something. So, tell me ghosts aren't real.
What did you win?
I can't remember. I was like 6, bro.
So you heard someone say go there, and
Yeah.
you went there,
And
and then
she-
you just
where
had
did
to
you-
go. Where did
Choose
you go?
which sort to like pick. There. Chose it.
What's this on, a game?
It's on Mario Party, mate. Mario
Right, so you
Party.
play Mario Party, you
Got a
heard
voice.
someone say
I'm
go
not,
there,
I'm not schizophrenic, I promise.
so you went there and then you won something.
Yeah, and I don't know, I cried for a bit because I was scared. So.
Oh right, and this was late at night, was it?
No, it was early in the morning.
Oh right, sorry, my bad.
Very early actually.
Oh,
Looking
So
very
ghosts
early.
Story.
come from the afterlife to help you on Mario.
Listen, it's beyond our understanding what ghosts do, but I'm grateful to this day.
Well, that's why ghosts come back. So, does everyone here actually believe in all that?
Yeah.
Believe in it, never
You
seen
believe
it.
in it?
Yeah.
I don't. But
You don't?
I've heard a ghost story.
I
before.
think it's.
Go on, Noah, share your experience with the
Right, so-
supernatural.
I was in bed in my cot.
You're a baby.
Yeah, I was a
This
baby.
is-
I was
this
a
is
baby.
why-
remember this.
This is what I
I
mean.
don't know.
This is why
You
it's all
remember-
made
I was probably
up.
about, I was probably about 4.
You
What,
in
are
your
you
four
four
in a
shells
cot?
or something? How do you remember that far back?
Pedo.
Yeah, it was scary. It was traumatic. Alright. I don't know. So I was in my cot, and then I just see like a woman standing there in a nurse costume.
Your mum.
That was probably the nurse, Noah, if you're in a car.
Yeah, but like it was like dark and stuff, and I was just like, she
Whoa.
came out of the closet, and I was like, what are you doing? And then she came up to me, started tickling me, and then she just disappeared.
Alright.
See, that is
I got shocked at you.
Right. That story just doesn't add up.
No, I have to,
tickling
I have to
you,
sleep with a
84-year-old.
lamp on. I have
I
to
have to
sleep
sleep
with
with
a
a
lamp.
lamp 60
You
years
actually-
later.
To this day, you still sleep with a lamp on, which is fine.
It's a traumatic
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
Let's not take the
If
piss.
you had,
Yeah, I know.
if you had this experience, you
Mate,
Oh,
I
you
don't-
got a little nightlight.
I don't think you can cope the way. Listen,
Shut
listen.
up, bro.
Everyone's got their own coping methods, right? I don't think you could cope the way Noah does. He's a brave man.
I mean, if he's experienced a nurse tickling him,
I
I
don't
mean,
think
you've
anyone
basically
has
been through
experienced
hell.
It wasn't just
I know, I know.
in a week.
Probably good thing.
Right, any
Anyone
more
else?
ghosts?
Any more stories?
You've
I've never experienced.
Well,
What's
you
your
say
ghost
me.
story?
I've never really
Once upon a time.
experienced anything like this. I don't get it all. If you're telling me you remember a nurse tickling you at the age of
As a
I
child,
don't
I do
believe-
have some vivid
I
remembrance
don't
of some
believe in
wild
it, but-
shit, but I'm pretty sure I was just lucid dreaming. I don't know.
Probably.
Why don't you believe in it, Ben?
Because that's bollocks, isn't it?
Oh,
No, I've had no evidence.
no evidence.
Just a load of bollocks.
Same with everything.
Mate.
See, I didn't get how your one was so like point like
This new.
like
When sounded
when
real.
it sounds
It just sounds like he's just like dreamed it.
This one.
What, dreamed of a nurse in my bedroom?
Just do
Yeah,
that.
age
We
of
don't know what you're
four.
into.
Many times.
No, can I ask you a few questions about your story?
Yeah, go
Okay,
on.
when you were tickled, did you giggle at all, or were you just a stone?
I was just shouting, stop.
Stop.
I thought you
The
were
age of
four.
4.
Yeah, well,
I don't know, I don't know.
God,
I was probably 6.
Shut
up.
It's sick,
In the cot.
I don't
Chase
think
in
it
the
was
cot.
a long time ago.
Bro, look at him. He still looks like he needs a car. Don't make fun of him.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
Yeah,
imagine
no,
it's
it's
like
not.
an adult sized pot.
He still gets rocked to sleep.
He does, yeah. His dad reads him a little story.
He's got a little bottle in
Once
his
upon a time, no. This is the story of Hansel and Gretel. And you're already fast asleep by that time.
I'm not funny.
We're moving on to conspiracy theories now. All right, we've moved from the supernatural. Now
Yeah.
we're going to conspiracy theories. Right.
He's got conspiracy theories then.
Well, obviously, there's a lot out there, isn't
The
there?
obvious one is the Simpsons predicting future.
Oh my days, yes.
Yeah, that's very true.
Jeez.
That's like the main.
Jeez Louise. How uncanny.
Do you think
Yeah,
it's
no.
true?
No, it's not true.
I've heard that there's an episode that's been deleted of The Simpsons,
They predicted
which
9/11.
basically
Predicted Donald
predicted
Trump.
deaths.
Yeah, I don't understand
But
how
it's
they've
been
like
deleted.
just got it so accurate throughout like how many years. It's
Exactly.
There's something dodgy going on.
Because they've got like 40 seasons now.
Alright, listen.
Yeah, they got
There's
quite
some, some predictions are bound to be true, aren't they?
Are they still coming out episodes?
I think so.
Yeah, but like how pinpoint are they? Like a
It was
random,
the one with Donald
a
Trump. where he goes
random,
down the
random
elevator.
businessman called Donald Trump, and they're like, yeah, this bloke, he's gonna be
Yeah,
stood
but
on
he
this
was already
escalator
already
at this
businessman.
time, and he's gonna become a president.
He's not seen him.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
how-
and then
how
there's that
spot
picture
on
where
is
they're
that?
holding the globe. Like there's like 3 presidents holding the globe. It's like Donald Trump and then 2 others.
Mm.
And it's like they're doing that, and there was literally like a scene in The Simpsons where the
Who's
exact
that?
same thing happened. So it's like I've searched like the different images that like
Mm.
comprehend with it. So I'm just like, I do think that we've got a little bit of a secret to tell.
Yeah, it's mental. I get where you're coming from. There's some that are like, you know, bit of might be a bit of a coincidence, but like some of them they're just so accurate. You can't
Well,
say that is.
That's why I think
You
it's.
can't say they're all coincidences.
That's why I think it's sculpted because, like, you know, that doesn't make sense, though, does it?
Listen, mate, there's something going on. Higher power.
High
Scary
power.
Scary
Power
shit.
just come to work on Simpsons.
New
Exactly.
world order. Hey, get into your brain. Get into your brain.
These high
Scary
powers
shit.
coming for
New world order.
Mario Party.
Mario, listen.
It's the
Go
same.
there.
Chat all the shit that you want about The Simpsons, but don't bring Mario Party into this, right? That's sacred.
What else is a conspiracy theories?
This is the
People
Queen.
who think that like XXX Tentacion and Juice WRLD were
Still.
killed.
What do you mean we're killed?
They were killed.
X was.
Yeah, he just
Oh
got
yeah,
shot in
obviously,
his car.
obviously.
You know what? I
but
think
like,
you might be onto something.
Yes, I mixed that up to be
New
honest.
conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
XXX.
that was really cool. But obviously. Oh no, it's they think they sold their soul to the devil and all that. Like the people who think that, and I'm just I get confused. But like my brother fully believes it. He's like,
I think Little
Tupac sold
Uzi
his soul
Vert's
to
gonna
the
do that.
devil. Juice WRLD did. Like all of them did, and I'm just like, it doesn't make sense.
Little Uzi Vert's gonna do that. In a year, trust me, he's gonna die.
Right, well,
Yeah,
if he
he's
dies
He's part
now,
of the 20. He's
you're
part
gonna
of the
look.
21 Club or whatever it's called.
What's
where
that?
he
Yeah,
kills himself at 27.
This is
that's why it's in
recorded.
his song.
Okay, so
Yeah,
if he
so
dies,
if he dies, it's on you.
Oh,
mate.
You're
yeah,
gonna get
yeah,
knocked
yeah.
on your door tomorrow morning and you're just gonna see president.
Yeah. But I think it's actually gonna happen.
Well,
Fair enough.
if it does, well, you'll be in the spotlight.
Mhm.
We'll publish this. We'll get you highlighted, and when he does die, you know, I'm just saying, your claim to fame's there.
Yeah.
Does anyone think Juice WRLD's still alive?
I want to think he's still alive, but he's
No,
not,
he's not.
and I'm
No,
sad
he's
about it.
He's dead. Although there was Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say
have you
Michael
seen that? There's clips. There's all sorts really.
It's
And
the
they all-
day he died, you see him walk out of an ambulance or
Yeah,
something.
there's
that
that.
one?
There was him in the helicopter, and like his body like moved up, like his body. He was in a body bag, right, in the
Yeah.
helicopter, and then it like rolled off the table or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're
I
in a
reckon
helicopter.
I
Exactly.
reckon
Yeah, but
he's
it's
dead.
they would strap him down or something in a
I reckon he
helicopter.
faked his death.
did you hear about the phone call before he died?
No.
Oh, I have heard about
No.
it.
He
Yeah.
like phoned a mate and said he's in danger. Oh,
He-
it was like 3 days before he died.
He apparently died of drug overdose,
Yeah.
which from his doctor, which doesn't make much sense because, well, he's a doctor. I mean, how common is it that doctors, give out drugs so much that they? I don't know. Maybe it is common.
To be
Is
fair, he was doing
What
some.
doctors giving out
He was doing
drugs?
some
Yeah,
doctor
no.
stuff
stuff.
that
Like
Yeah.
over, what is it? Over prescribing them.
Oh
Like
right.
that. Something like that.
I mean, how much of this stuff can be fake though? Like a phone call that could easily be faked. Like,
Yeah,
but why
because
would they
people
say-
have got
walking
like
out of an ambulance, that could be
voice
fake.
overs and like that, and they
Have
can
you
like,
seen the
get
thing
his
where-
Yeah,
voice and-
for the ambulance where he's walking out the ambulance, they can easily just get someone in a wig, get like the same type of ambulance, and just get it up. Because it was in some like car park, wasn't it? I saw it. I don't know.
Yeah, and
what
they
it
can be
was.
like, oh, this is from this date, when it's just probably not.
I don't know.
I really think these things, you can't really believe anything you see, whether it's like meant to be the truth or meant to be fake. Like, I don't really think there's an answer to any of it, to be
But I
honest.
feel bad, like, if they actually are dead and everyone's like, no, I saw them walking or something like that, and they're like, oh yeah, but there's this picture of them, and I'm just like, well, they're just probably resting peaceful, but like, everyone's like, they're not dead.
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I was watching this one of this. It was like some woman. She tried to.
Was it a
summon.
nurse?
No, it wasn't a nurse.
Oh my god for that.
It was someone trying
PTSD's kicking in.
to summon Michael Jackson's soul.
It was a nurse one.
It went out.
He
I don't
disguised
know.
himself so many times. He
Yeah.
could easily get away with still being alive.
I think there's some conspiracy theories saying he changed person.
Yeah,
He,
yeah. It's
he,
this one.
he
Look,
died,
look.
but then someone replaced him.
Michael Jackson was scary though.
Apparently, he had a skin
Look.
pigmentation, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got
Some-
his skin like.
He's the
bleached.
same person.
well, some say that, but apparently it was a skin condition.
No, it wasn't. He got his skin peeled.
Yeah,
Because
I-
how did it not happen to any other of his
I have
brothers?
no idea.
Like any of the Jacksons?
Why would you change your race then? I mean, I get it was early on, and there's obviously still racists like there is today, racial views, but
I know, but it's like the Jackson brothers were like adored by everyone.
exactly.
I
There's
feel
no
like
need.
he was just like, he was like, oh, I look better like this. So like he just, because the amount of things he did to himself, like his
Yeah.
face and that, I was
I know,
like,
you
oh
see
my,
the
you
state of
ruined
his
yourself.
His nose was awful.
Yeah, it was.
Before he died.
It looked
So
like he could
small.
literally snap off. It was like
Yeah.
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
And then he
I
got
can't get over that word.
I mean, why
Fresh
would he
trim
fake
as
his death though? Like, I mean, he's got done for a lot of things. Obviously, he got
Nonsense.
called out for being a paedophile. Did that actually was he done for that, or does anyone
He
know?
wasn't
thought
done
he
for it
was.
obviously because he
He can't-
died before
yeah.
like all the documentaries
Was
and
it-
all the evidence came out.
Well, there you go then.
But there was a ton of people saying he didn't do it and protesting against
I
was
know, but
against
there was
the,
witnesses and
the
stuff,
actor-
and even some of his family members were like, he was really, really creepy around children.
Maybe he just has something wrong with him.
Well, he made it-
because
his
I've
house-
seen clips
Was he in
of
the
him and it
documentary
just
of it?
seems a bit dodgy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was on the kid. He was it against the kid that played the guy in Home Alone.
Macaulay Culkin.
Is that his name? It was against him, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because he used
And
to.
he said no. He said
yeah, because he had a strong bond with
Yeah.
Michael. So maybe I don't know. Maybe he was forcing. I don't know.
They both
Just say
take
no.
drugs.
Yeah, well, he's not anymore though. The actual actor,
Yeah, he's
off
clean
now,
now.
which is good, I guess.
What do you think about how people think that COVID's a conspiracy theory? I think those
It's
people
so
are so
stupid.
stupid.
I
Yeah.
don't
It's
think
the
it's
most
a
stupidest thing ever.
conspiracy theory. Definitely not.
It's
That's just
definitely
a bit
not.
outrageous.
Well,
It
that's
definitely
like-
exists. There's no doubt of it. I mean, a ton of people just suddenly go.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's got better now though.
Mm.
It's calmed down, hasn't it? But
Do you think a government made COVID?
No.
No. Yeah, but
They just-
I
I
think
they
they lie
made it,
about it.
but
though.
they've not made it,
when
but they-
when
they
said-
definitely exaggerated it. a
Yeah.
When they lie about it, they say like
they've not. They didn't make it, but they've used it to their advantage for
They
some
definitely-
form of control. I think.
they blamed it like in like prime lockdown when people like say someone's on a bike and they got run over by a bus. They say they died of COVID, and then
Yeah, they
it
would
just-
actually.
The COVID
Yeah,
count
that-
went up, which
Yeah,
made people
because-
more panic and stuff like that.
Well, my
they
family
just
knew-
lied about
they
it
were
a
just
lot. It's
enticing
true,
fear
but
out
it-
of everyone.
My
They just want
family
fear.
knew.
The stats about it, they lie about.
My family knew someone that, like another family, and one of their family members passed away, and the hospital were asking if they can note the death down as COVID, like it being a COVID death, because the actual hospital, they get paid money if it's a COVID death.
What?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure it is. I'm not. That's not even a
It's
lie.
fucked.
So the hospitals get paid, or they like get given equipment
Yeah.
if it's noted down
That's
as a
bad,
COVID
that.
death. So
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
because they'll be supplied with like more stuff,
And
just
so they don't have to spend more.
big man Boris Johnson's having parties left, right, and centre.
Oh, my
Exactly.
days, yeah.
And that was in the prime of lockdown. So if you wonder why is he putting us all in lockdown and then he's out partying, is
Yeah.
it even that big
They're
of a
the ones.
threat?
They're the ones spreading all the fear. So shouldn't they be the most scared?
Is
But
it that big
Yeah.
of a
You
threat?
see, they're
if
not scared.
the
at all.
guy at the
It's like-
top of the table is out doing parties. I mean, he's
Mm.
clearly not worried about it. Neither are any of the other members of parliament. So obviously people died from it, but was it really
People
as big as a
dying
nation
from,
threat
like-
as they made it out to be?
You just see,
Bill
like,
Gates predicted it
the-
though, didn't he?
Yeah,
Have you seen
he
it?
said there's going to be.
Gonna
He
be
said
a
before
virus.
the next world war or anything like that, there's going to be a virus that's going to wipe out whatever.
Yeah.
And he wasn't wrong.
I mean,
He dead?
You do
Bill
see
Gates.
the,
Bill Gates still going.
the
Still going
pneumonia
strong, Bill
cases.
Gates.
The pneumonia cases and the flu cases, they've all gone down since COVID, like drastically down.
Yeah, because
And so like,
We lost
what
the weight,
have
aren't we,
had
though,
since
Bob?
we-
Hmm?
What?
We lost the weight though, aren't we? Like we got told to be put in lockdown and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I mean,
And they've not been like.
drastically crashed. We've not been in lockdown this entire time.
I know, but people have been more careful, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've been more
definitely.
careful.
definitely, and that's
Especially now Boris things come out, no one's ever going to listen to him. If say if we go in
I
lockdown,
think-
no one's going to listen to
Yeah,
them.
so I feel like it's going to get
Restrictions,
worse
whatever.
because he's done that.
Mm.
It's like he tried to like lift the mask restriction and
Mm.
be like, oh yeah, you don't have to wear a mask on public transport and in schools and work now.
Mm.
But he's only done that to like distract people from what he's done.
What he's done. Yeah.
And I'm like, that's so pathetic because now you're putting us in more danger. But like, to be honest, no one really likes wearing a mask. But
when do you think that's? Well, obviously it's gone now. Like they've made the rule, you don't have to wear it. But
Mm.
when do you reckon people are actually just gonna
I don't think it'll
get
ever
on
stop.
and just take off masks?
It
Or
won't
do you reckon
now.
we'll end up like China?
It'll
But
be
obviously
forever.
China have reason they've always worn masks, but that's
Yeah.
pollution and whatever.
I reckon it'll be forever.
Really?
It'll just be like getting the flu jab
Yeah.
or COVID jab.
I feel like every
No.
single year you're going to be getting like 2 COVID jabs. Like
Yeah,
2 new
well,
ones.
Does that not scare you
Well,
then?
everyone will be getting them.
Because
or-
if you
I've
think
had
about
one
it,
so far.
you think students should be getting like 2 jabs every year in the future or whatever.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
For a virus that doesn't necessarily affect younger people unless they've got
But-
underlying health condition.
It
Mm.
does though, because like we've had people in our year who's like just got COVID straight away, and like
It's your immune
who is
system,
it?
innit?
Yeah,
But,
it's down to the individual. Though.
Yeah.
If
yeah, true, but it spread so quickly. Like when, like I remember when I was in year 11 and we were all sat in lesson, and then Miss came to the door like literally wearing like 2 masks and was like, everyone needs to keep their masks on right now. And she called out names and was like, you need to go downstairs, take a test, and then go home because you've been sat near this person who has COVID.
That happened to me.
And
I
then-
had 6 weeks off of school.
Yeah, I had the exact same.
I
It's
was
like
basically
I didn't have
We-
COVID, but it's like if you're sat near
Sat near
them,
them,
they would
yeah.
send you home. But it's like I remember once when they did that, I didn't get my name called, but everyone who got called out all had COVID, but they weren't even like close friends with the person who had it, so it just spread like that.
Yeah.
I was never lucky with that. I'm
Lucky.
no, like getting 2 weeks
None of
off.
my classmates nearly died. God damn it.
No, like, I remember at one point there was about 30 kids in the whole school year of about 250. There was about 30 of us left.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah,
I was
so
of course
good
one of them
though. I
30.
loved it.
I
can't
got
lie.
sent home
One of my
3
mates-
times. I was home every time. I
One
didn't
of my
have it
mates
though.
got it
Didn't
right
have
near
it
Christmas.
once.
Yeah, has
That's
anyone
been
had
bad
COVID
next
in
to
here?
I've never had it.
I've never had
I've
it.
never
no.
had it.
Immune system's going strong.
No one's had it.
That's
No,
good.
no,
I've
no.
wanted to have it so
Not-
many times.
not
just
some-
to not
from
be
what I'm
ill.
aware of.
Sent home a lot of times. I've had some like bad colds, but
From what I'm aware of, I've not had it. I might have had it because at the very beginning of it all, I had a really, really bad one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
same.
might have had it, but not done a test and known that I've had it.
Exactly.
It's like
But
I have
I've
to do
not done a
tests
test
all
for
the
this.
time because of
Come
my
back
work,
positive.
so it's like I've just not had it at all. So I'm
Mm.
glad about that. And it's like I'm really prone to getting ill. Like if a bug's going around or something, I catch it instantly.
Mm.
Right, any more conspiracy theories? Because
Yeah,
that was a bit
that
of
was
a
a-
wasn't it?
Where-
yeah, we
where's that
tried
gone
that
from?
out for time.
That was
tangent,
let's
that.
go from Michael Jackson's
Went
there.
from Simpsons to.
Well,
Oh yeah, was
Right, so I've heard
I've
that
got
the
an I need to spread. But
Like,
you go. No, no,
I've heard that.
no,
the
no,
Queen
honestly,
eats
no,
people.
honestly,
No,
I think
I've,
No, you
I've
go.
heard that the Queen eats people. So if yours is more important, then
No, mine's about an old actor, mate. You go.
right. So yeah, apparently the Queen kills children.
Right, let me just
Not-
stop you there.
not-
Where'd you
Royal
hear this
family's
from?
messed up in
Did
general.
the nurse tell you this or something?
Yeah, was it the nurse from before?
Oh no, but it may link into it. But
See,
so
Obviously, the nurse catches the children, obviously.
Maybe the
Yeah.
nurse was the queen.
Child catcher.
It's stuff like this where it just
Hold
gets out of hand.
Yeah,
really.
it's
It's just a
taking
bit
it
daft.
too far.
Yeah, it's.
yeah, no, but how do you think she's alive? Like now?
Uh,
'Cause
Oh, it
she's-
must be because she's children.
Maybe
really.
maybe
I
she-
can't think of any other
Yeah, but-
reason.
have you seen how like?
Yeah, she's a queen,
She's
right?
well
energy she's
taken
got.
care
Yeah, she's got the
of.
best.
She has the best
Healthcare.
healthcare. the
I'm
best
not
medicine,
saying I
best
believe in it.
everything.
No,
I'm just
it-
being the devil's advocate here. I'm just.
Oh, are you?
I'm getting attacked.
Yeah.
No,
Coming up with
I
these
mean a
outrageous-
retard, mate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a real conspiracy.
I heard the Queen eats children.
Yeah, but she kills them, drinks the blood. And that's why she's like.
What?
Right.
Hench.
That's
yeah.
why she's hench.
I actually saw at Pure Gym yesterday. The Queen, yeah, she was curling my bench. She was curling my bench. Yeah.
No, it's actually funny how like the Queen's guards like see what she does. Like imagine if she just like starts twerking in front of the guards. Like she can turn to them and be like, no one will ever believe you. Like I'm sure that.
No, but if the Queen twerked for, would you get bricked up? Honest answers here.
I don't want to answer that question.
You get arrested for the answer. Right? Who
No
knows?
comment.
You get the police knocking on your door the next day.
Right, what's your conspiracy theory?
Oh right, well there's this actor, right, Rick Mail. You might have heard of him.
Rick
No.
Mail.
Featured in beautiful TV shows, films such as Bottom and The Young Ones. Iconic.
Bottom.
Never heard of him. Never seen him.
Iconic to British
Yeah.
culture.
Oh,
British
yeah.
comedy culture. Icon.
Icon.
He's
Right.
the turning point
Yeah.
of sitcom comedy in Britain
Yeah.
to this day.
Okay.
Well,
what's
it- what's the theory?
There's this theory. He's featured in this film.
The
It's a film about like it's a conspiracy theory film. I can't remember the name. I'll try and remember. It's like One by One or something. So all through it, it's like population control, 9/11, all that. Proper conspiracy theories going down. Then like soon after, he's dead, bro. He died of a heart attack. He's a 50-year-old man. He's healthy, and he just dies randomly of a heart attack. I don't really.
Does he go to the
But
gym
that,
at the Queen?
that
Like,
happens though.
Just
Does he
that, yeah, but
kill
like
them?
just after he's finished this film conspiracy. I mean, I don't know.
That just happens.
There is a I don't know the full details, but there's a theory about it.
Yeah, I know.
People do die randomly.
Stay
That-
long.
that's just
I
part of
think we
it.
should move on to the next question.
Stay
We
long,
do
move
that
on.
one.
Stay
Right,
bit
this one. Sorry, I just want to bring this up. This isn't part of anything conspiracy theory or anything else, but there's a thing going on right now with Ukraine and Russia and everything.
Yeah.
Possible. I wouldn't say world war.
Just war.
I think it should. Do you know at the start of 2020
Yeah.
when there was apparently going to be a war with like
Oh yeah.
the USA and?
Oh yeah, I found that quite funny to be honest. I took the
I think it's just going to
Syria, wasn't it?
It's just a bit like that. Yeah, it's like Syria and that.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I
this
don't
is
think
a
it's
bit
gonna
more
happen.
because that was just threats. But right now, there's currently a Russian army built up on the border of Ukraine. So
Ooh.
they're there and they're getting bigger. But
It's a
apparently
bit dodgy, mate.
it's a military exercise.
Well, that's
But,
what it is. That's it.
And Russia have denied it. I mean, if they do go, I doubt there'll be a world war. I mean, unless it escalates from there, more countries get involved.
If we get involved, we've got Boris Johnson to lead.
We're getting involved anyway. If they move in, the whole of
Yeah,
Europe-
the Allies.
I don't think we all have to go to war. I think it's just going to be the
Yeah.
soldiers. But
unless they need more.
It'll be if the World War starts. It's end of, mate. End
Yeah.
of. Goodbye. Curtains. Wraps.
So like,
Call it a
imagine
day
if
there. Call it a
like
day.
people aged 16 and above actually had to go to war.
I don't think it would be like that.
There was like,
won't be
imagine,
like,
oh,
imagine
it
if
It
it
wouldn't be
actually
like
ended up
trenches and
being
that.
like
It would be
that.
like
It won't be like
nukes
that.
No,
over the borders and
that
shit.
that would be the
Bombs.
last thing, nukes, because currently right
Yeah,
now
that'd be
it
the
is
complete,
trenches.
like, that's when everyone's run out
There's
of everything.
trenches currently right now in Ukraine where they've already got British
Bombs.
soldiers and Ukraine just
Yeah, but I mean,
waiting.
like,
Russia's
say
crazy,
we're
isn't it?
beating Russia. They're on the brink of defeat. They're
Then,
about,
yeah.
they're about to be done, and
Yeah.
they just send the nuke over,
yeah,
wipe out the entire Earth. Like,
which is freaky. And
But that's really stupid though. Like,
It's
why would they
stupid.
want to wipe
It's
out
rough.
everyone just
They're
because they're like,
mad,
oh,
man.
we want a bit of land? Like, what?
well, it's politics, isn't it? Who knows?
Yeah, I know it just none of it. Really
It's
makes
because
sense.
obviously Russia has always been against the Western world, right?
Mm.
And obviously the Western world is expanding, i.e., because Ukraine used to be always part of the Soviet Union with Russia, and ever since that's been shut down, they've always been going towards the Western world approach rather than sticking with Russia. And obviously, Russia's against us, so I think that's why it's happening. And then something happened back in 2014, and I think it's going to be the same case like that. But who knows? Who knows how it goes?
Just listen to the Clash. You'll learn all about this stuff.
Oh yeah.
What a band.
I'm not a faculty teacher. But so I just thought I'd mention that, you know, because it's quite a big thing.
It
Very
is.
big thing.
Yeah, should we move on to the next question?
Move on.
People who get famous for doing nothing.
People who get famous for doing nothing.
I thought you had a lot to say about this,
Yeah.
so I think
Oh yeah.
you should start.
Well, I don't think it's fair. Like, well, to be honest, it's the public's opinion. Like, if
Look
they
at the
want to
draw,
make
innit?
someone famous, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, just being born into a family and then being automatically like known to the world and famous as hell. That is so pathetic. Like, they don't have to do anything.
It's
what do
not.
you want
It's
that
not
though?
there.
What?
They,
Do you want to be born to
Yeah,
the
but the
world
thing is-
and as a baby people should watch you grow up through like do you want that?
Well, no, I would never want that personally.
So it's
But like the thing is, they can take themselves out the light. Like they can like completely take themselves out the light. But it's like the parents, obviously, it's their decision if they want their kid like in the spotlight. But I think they do it as well because they want their kid to be able to have like money when they're older. So I don't really know. I just think like people on TikTok, like Charli D'Amelio, she got famous for doing one dance, and now she's got like her own drink at Dunkin' Donuts or something
Yeah.
like that.
and there's
Like,
a.
I don't think that's fair.
It's just a look of the draw though, isn't it? Like some
Then again-
people do, some people don't. And it's what you do with it as well.
It's the same with
Like there's two pathways you can take. Look at Marcus Rashford and Mason Greenwood. Greenwood's gone and beat his girlfriend, and Rashford he's feeding the children. He's doing great. He's an MBE. Is he a sir? Has he been? I don't know.
Yeah, he has.
He's yeah, exactly. And Greenwood's going down for fucking battery or assault. Rape
Convictions haven't
allegations.
been actually charged for it yet, has it?
But they're the allegations. So like, you know, it's what you do with it as well. So
Yeah, then again, if you're a kid, you know, you don't choose to be born into it, do you?
No.
Mm.
So you can't really blame the kid. It's how they grow up with it and how
Yeah.
they, as you said
Definitely,
before,
yeah.
how you go
What
with
other
it.
examples of people, of famous people?
But there you go. Speaking of Michael Jackson, his kids, he kept his kids completely out of the light. He put masks on them and
dropped
everything.
one over the balcony.
Yeah, I did see that in
You
Vegas.
seen that?
Yeah.
No.
Not seen that video. He
Puts his
literally
baby over the
he
balcony.
shows like the crowd of people below and like the paparazzi below. His baby hangs it over a balcony, like it's just like ooh, and then takes it back over. I'm like,
we didn't really drop it then, did he? You just
Yeah, I
put
know,
life
but
in
you
danger.
could've.
Yeah, apparently there was an interview and he was like, "No, I had it all under control," or whatever. You would say that though, wouldn't you?
So Michael's got some firm hands, right? Don't knock him.
But yeah, his kids, he kept them wearing masks in public or have like
Put like white
umbrellas.
sheets over them.
and then they had the choice if they wanted
Yeah,
to be
which
known
is-
to the public or something. So
Yes.
I think that's
That's
way
the
more
right thing.
responsible.
That is.
But that is a
the
lot
right
of
thing to do.
effort. Say if you just want to
It's
go
a
to
lot
a
of
shop for
effort,
your kid.
but, like,
Michael Jackson though, you're
you've
people are
gotta-
gonna know you if
Exactly.
either way.
Like, there's
Depends how famous
sacrifices
you actually
have
are.
to make.
Like people can just think, people can just choose not to like watch them and stuff. So, or
I mean, we know you'll be watching the kids, though. No? We know you.
Well, that just didn't
That just didn't really set up.
I'm just going to stop then.
No, please do continue.
So people can just choose not to support them, like with Charlie D'Amelio and stuff. So why is it a big issue?
Because I'm just like, go get a real job. Like, even though it's seen as a real job
Yeah,
to
but
you
these
now.
Yeah,
days,
if you
these
were-
days,
if you-
these
Oh my
days, that is a job
days.
though.
Yeah, but a lot of them
I
you
know,
get
but
the
I'm just
fame.
like, the fact that
No,
that's
it's
like that.
entertainment.
Tell me this:
A
if
lot
you
of
were
them-
in their position, would you just quit it all and get a job at like Starbucks? You wouldn't, though, would you? You'd keep
No.
going with it.
Actually, yeah, I get
Exactly.
Also, a lot
So
of them, they
it's-
get this fame and they use it to set themselves up. Like they make businesses out of it and that.
Yeah.
Like look at Logan Paul and KSI. They're making that Prime thing now, aren't
Well,
they?
biggest.
That
No,
definitely tastes like
that's
shit.
Yeah, it probably does.
Yeah.
But like YouTube's not gonna last them forever, is it?
KSI.
Yeah, it's not.
When they're like 60 or something, they're gonna be.
KSI
Like, they're trying
money,
to burn
money
out
as
as
well.
much money as they can.
Exactly, they're
like,
starting
whilst they
businesses,
can.
which is
Yeah,
really
I get
smart
what-
as well.
KSI's, yeah, he's a perfect example, isn't he?
Yes.
He's got a music career now, which
And he's
is
got
He
money
worked
from
so
it.
hard to
Actually
get to that
setting
point,
off,
though,
though.
which I think's amazing. Like, he didn't get famous for no
businesses.
reason. He got famous to like.
It took him
Like,
a while. He
Yeah, it took him
built it
so
from the
long.
start
It took him
to
years
get
to get
where he
along
wants
to
to
that.
be.
I mean, if you compare his old videos to his ones
Bangers.
he's
Yeah,
making
but the
now.
old videos are
Like,
what
he
made
make
him.
his own content
Exactly.
and that, and I think that's like much better.
And he's still going with it.
You know.
So there you go.
Next topic.
Ooh.
Next topic, deep on this one. Mason Greenwood.
Understand that.
Very
Disgusting
recent.
piece of shit.
When was it? Sunday.
Sunday morning, he came out, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard about that football. I mean,
Does
Cameron
anyone
Harris.
think he didn't do it?
No.
I mean, you can't really think that, can you? Because
Yeah,
No.
there's so much evidence.
Yeah.
But it's like,
You don't know what's actually gone on.
you never
Like,
know. Also, there's probably stuff that we don't know yet that's not been released.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That
There's-
voice
there's probably a
audio.
lot of stuff that, like, just the people who are dealing with them know, but they've not released it to the public. yet.
In the leaked voice audio, there's still a lot of it missing, isn't there? They only.
Yeah, it's
yeah, like
towards
why
the
aren't they
end.
showing the other half?
And how long is it? He records. For
Yeah, I know. Why would you know to actually like click record, and why wouldn't you be able to see that she's gone like?
Exactly.
That's the only thing about
Yeah,
that. Like
it
I
sound
do
A
believe
decent far, like distance between the phone and the voice.
her. Oh right, I've only
It
listened to
sound-
it like once.
Yeah.
Also, he has been taken out of FIFA. I can't doubt
Has he?
it. Yeah,
Officially?
Whoa.
So like, it's like they defo like
There's
he
no
would have been
denying
taken out of
it.
FIFA just for like accusations and allegations.
He's
Yeah.
definitely done something, but you don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna plead guilty.
Yeah,
or not.
Sigurdsson, yeah.
Like the pictures of like the bruising all over her and like the blood.
Wait,
I
what
seen a
happened-
thing the other day that apparently her phone got hacked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
why it was
people-
released. She
yeah.
didn't want to release it. Now,
Yeah.
and her family, I believe, I've not really researched it that much, but her family made a comment saying like they've always had a rough relationship.
Yeah,
but
it
they,
was
they
her dad.
still love each other.
It was
apparently.
Harriet's dad.
So
They've been together since school, innit?
I don't know.
So they've been together for ages.
But
I think he done it.
Yeah.
Easily.
what is it, what happened with remember Johnny Depp? He
Oh
he
my
got
god, yeah,
abused,
it
yeah.
was completely like flipped
exactly.
around.
It was never him whatsoever.
No, I always
Yeah.
believed that he
Yeah.
did not do that.
I don't. Yeah, it's the same. Like you never knew. Like never know, do you?
Yeah, because it's like to be honest,
She
the
could've-
woman always has like the first hand in it.
Exactly.
It could
Until
be like,
it's
I'm
proven,
being abused
the
when
man's
it's,
always
like,
always-
Actually, the girl.
So
did
with
it.
these things, you've just got to let them roll on, haven't you? You just
Mm.
got to see what happens.
There was two sides to the story.
Although that Johnny Depp one, that was going on for absolutely
Yeah, that was
ages.
going on
It
for
still
way
is,
too
isn't
long.
No, it's done now. It's all clear, which is very good.
Oh, real whatever. Tutorial.
In RE.
It's
you know,
tutorial.
that's
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, she'll do that.
What an actor as well. Can I just mention his role in Pirates of the Caribbean? Top tier. Bit off topic, but what a film that
I
was.
don't think it's a
You
good film.
fit
I've
in
never
that
really
film.
been a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Listen,
it's,
you two.
It's not that great.
Noah,
I
Ben.
don't like it.
You get out.
No, there's
Get
just so
out.
much better
Yeah,
films.
there
There
is.
is better films.
Like Frozen.
But it,
Like,
Right.
Frozen.
I'm not
Oh,
really
I
agree
see
with you
where
on
you
that
went
one.
there.
I've not seen Frozen.
I can't
too.
agree with you on that one.
No,
No,
Frozen
I've seen
two.
Frozen 1 in cinemas. How long ago was Frozen now?
it was like 2016.
That was.
Was it? I'm
Long
gonna Google
ago.
it. It wasn't 2016.
I think it was
Wait,
2014.
Frozen 1 or Frozen 2?
One.
One. Oh, I'm not.
Frozen.
2013.
Oh my god.
Nearly 10 years ago.
That is
That-
nearly,
it
that's
felt like
mental,
it came
that.
out,
That's
like,
nearly 10
last
years
I
ago.
remember watching it.
9
Yes.
years ago.
First time.
9 years ago. Is that how much it
Yeah.
comes out to be?
Are you kidding?
Would you were still getting
I
tickled
thought I
by
was a bit-
nurses.
I thought I was like,
I thought I was a bit older than that.
what
Well, I
you
mean,
on?
what he said.
What did he say?
You'd still be tickled by nurses at that point.
I probably was.
Noah still gets busted.
What the fuck was about that?
What's just being abused today?
We had Arthur Christmas.
Crap film.
What we talking about now?
Films were about that.
No, but the thing is,
Back in
I
the day-
forgot about the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I cried. I
Yeah.
cried. I didn't cry. but
Guardians
it was
of
so
the
sad
Galaxy.
When the blue guy.
The Marvel film.
No, I
Yeah, see, that's not what you're on about.
The blue
Yeah.
guy with the mohawk.
The
when he
Guardians. They're just
Wait,
called the
Oh
Guardians.
yeah, it's a Guardian.
Is it just-
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
the
yeah.
There was
Guardians.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, Jack Frost. And
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That film was banging. I forgot all about
Oh,
it until
who
it
was the
popped
bad
up on
guy?
Netflix.
It was like the Nightmare Dog.
Boogeyman, whatever.
Yeah,
is
the
it?
Boogeyman. Yeah,
Boogeyman.
he gave you nightmares. and
Boogeyman.
That
That was
was
the
a
sun.
banging
Who was the
film.
big orange, the little orange dog?
Oh, the Sandman.
Sandman.
Oh,
That
bless
was
him.
Lorax.
Santa.
Yeah,
And,
the
the
Tooth
Lorax.
Fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this glow
Great
when
film.
people stopped believing it, like
Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Like,
It was just so well, like, oh,
That
we've
was-
gone fully off track.
we have Mason Greenwood beating his girlfriend to Jack Frost.
Yeah, but the Lorax though. Come on.
Iconic
Dead
film.
film.
No.
Dead
Iconic film.
Such like it looks
So
really
sick.
satisfying. Like I wanted one of those scarves or like one of those trees. To be honest,
I wanted to
But,
eat
like-
one. Like,
Some-
it looks so like.
you want to eat everything though.
No, you're just a dodgy bloke. End of the day. Like,
Right.
Right, we'll allow rinsing though for now.
You can donate
It's too late.
50p
We'll carry on
to
at
the
lunch, though.
Save Noah Foundation.
donate 50p to save Noah and this.
Save Noah from this
Make
abuse
sure
he
to
gets.
ask Noah some questions as well. He loves answering them.
Yeah, there's for the next podcast. There's going to be a segment called Ask Noah apparently. So you guys have to send in questions and I have to answer them next week. So
Read it,
email
read it.
the unrelatedpodcast@ostm.co.uk if you want to ask me any questions.
I have no what.
Right, yeah, there'll be a section. Next podcast. It'll be called Ask Noah. You can ask him all the weird questions, life questions. Let's say you're about to get married.
Let's keep the Queen out of it this time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep the
so-
Queen out of it.
About the
Any
nerves.
question, literally anything. I mean, nothing too offensive. Don't get weird as well. You know what I mean? Come on,
It is
let's be
well.
normal.
You get as weird as you
Keep
like,
it
mate.
PG.
Get free.
I mean, yeah, and you'll get Noah's amazing response because Noah, you've got some
I think you just email Noah whenever you want.
great answers.
Yeah.
That's all for today.
That's all for
On
today,
the
guys.
Unrelated podcast.
Thanks for listening.